things straight here. At the line, Mark Hennessy, 42-39. Spartans up by 3. 1-1 here for Big Mark. First one good. Hey, he must have quite a few points in this game. 1:54 left in the half. Now the bonus shot. Again, Hennessy dribbles that ball 10-12 times, puts it up, good. 42-41. 15 points in the game for Mark Hennessy. Now the Spartans come back with it along the baseline. Piskey, spinning 8-footer, short. Might have been partially deflected by Barrato. Whistle foul on a rebound against Joel Caveney of Fergus Falls. Bonus in effect as Dale Heffron steps to the line. At the line, 1-1. Heffron with 14 in the game. And he didn't play all that much. He sat out for a period of time. Coming back in here for the Spartans is Randy Swanson. And coming out is Caveney. First free throw by Heffron, no good, so he doesn't get the bonus. Rebound comes off to Buchan. Up ahead on the right side, Swanson, baseline. On the right side, there's Cruz. Gets the ball knocked away, gets back alongside the lane for Buchan. Poked away by the Vikings. Then they come away with it. Barrato to Heffron. 42-41. Spartans up by 1 late in the first half. Here it's taken away by Wenino. Race for the bucket. Wenino drives, lays it up and in. 44-41, another 3-point Spartan lead. 17 points for Wenino, and most of those have been from long range. Barrato for Itasca to Dahlberg. Across the equator, left side to Hennessy. Left side of lane, spins around his man, foul. Bucket is good. He was fouled. He just spun around, threw it up, and went in. He was fouled by Dennis Piskey. And it's 44-43. At the line, Hennessy, a chance to tie the game. Second foul on Piskey. 1 minute, 1 second left in the half. Just one. Bucket was good, but he'll only get one. One of the officials apparently didn't see the ball go through the rim. Hennessy takes his time, puts it up. Good. And the side at 44 apiece. Could be a thriller before this one is over. Swanson, top of the circle, pulls away loose. Let's see who comes up with the ball. Heffron, and looked like 6 Minnesota Vikings going for a fumble. We had a fumble whistle on the play and a foul, I believe, on Tom Buchan. Tripping this call on Buchan. Second foul on Tom. At the line, Dale Heffron. 1-1. Well, Heffron with a chance to put the Vikings back on top. First one, short. Rebound comes off to the Spartans. Boy, going a mile high for that rebound was Cruz. He can jump. It's Piskey in the lane, poked away by Dahlberg and taken away by Dahlberg, and the Vikings come back. Up to Heffron, drives, lays it up and in. Vikings score 46-44, 36 seconds left in a half. Wenino, bounce pass on the right side for Cruz, back to Wenino, long one, short. First one he's missed in a long time. Barrato to Heffron, here he comes all alone, lays it up, missed the layup. Swanson on the rebound. And the Spartans come back, whistle. He's got a traveling violation, I believe, on Swanson. Double dribble. Oh, tough break. Randy discussed it with himself. Coming back in Albright. And they're going out Cruz. Vikings inbound midcourt far side. Only 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Comes into Hennessy. They'll try and probably go for the last shot to Heffron. 13 seconds left in the half. Top of the circle, Tito Fallon. He drives, check it's Barrato. He drives, shot, no good. He's knocked to the floor, but we've got a foul on the Spartans. Paul Wenino at the line, Darren Flink. 6 seconds left, third foul on Paul. Falls from Fergus Falls. The line, Flink puts it up, good. 47-48, 44. Check it, that score is wrong. 47 it should be, there it is. Flink will shoot his bonus shot, it's up, good. 48-44, Vikings 5-4, 5 seconds left. Swanson gallops to the forecourt, down the left side, puts it up from way out off the glass, won't go at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first half. So at halftime, our score, Itasca 48, Fergus Falls 44. We'll be back to recap the first half in just a moment.
Becklin Ryan Oil and Marine of Fergus Falls, now expanding to serve you better. Enjoy top entertainment nightly at the Man-O-War Lounge at the Holiday Inn in Fergus Falls. Solve all your decorating problems with a visit to S&S Decorating in Fergus Falls, featuring a complete line of wallpapers and Dutch Boy paints and much, much more. They're great for winter. Cuff denim jeans by Farrah, paired with knit shirts by Robert Bruce from St. Clair Rovang in Fergus Falls. For prompt courteous and complete prescription service, stop at Andrews and Meister's Uptown or South Pharmacy, both offering total convenience.
Halftime score, Itasca 48, Fergus Falls 44, and let's quickly recap the scoring. First of all, we'll check it out here for the Spartans. As soon as we flip the page over, there we go. Let's see how they got their 44 points. For Randy Swanson, he scored 6 points, all 6 in the first quarter. No personal fouls on Randy. For Paul Winino, he's at 17 points in the first half. He scored 12 of those in the first. Well, check it. We don't play quarters here. What are we talking about? 17 at halftime for Paul. 3 personal fouls. I'm watching high school too long. Peter Cruz in the first half, 1 foul and 2 points. For Dennis Fiske, 10 points at halftime, 2 fouls. Cal Schmidt, 3 points, and a total of 3 fouls. Steve West, no points, 1 foul. Bill Caveney, 4 points, 3 fouls. And also scoring Tom Buchan, 2 points, 2 fouls. Lou Albright, no points, and 2 fouls. So 44 points at halftime for the Spartans. And let's check it out here for the Itasca Vikings. Jim Verotto at halftime has 3, no fouls. Mark Hennessy, leading scorer. It's controlled by the Spartans. Swanson hits the ball and races to the forecourt. Deep in the left side, Wenino trying to get around Verotto. Whistle foul on Jim Verotto of Itasca. That's Darrell inbound. They're not shooting yet. That's first foul on Verotto. Inbound it to Setter in the corner. Hook pass underneath to Wenino. Drives, trying to lay it up back door. Won't go. He's knocked down. Ball loose. Picked up by Efron of Itasca. A little rough under the hoop. Efron drives, bounce pass, goes off the legs of Swanson. Picked up again by Efron. Long side to lane, gives the Flink. 15-footer, short. Rebound Setter. Throws it out of traffic to Swanson. And the Spartans come back. Swanson in the lane. Puts it up blocked by Verotto. Out of bounds. Spartans will retain possession. 50-48. Itasca by 2. 16:54 to go in the game. Spartans will inbound. Randy Swanson throws it into Wenino. Deep on the right side. Comes out right side of the key to Schmidt. To Cruz. Driving the baseline. Lays it up. Off the rim. Won't go. Tip won't go. Loose underneath. Jump ball. Mark Hennessy. And for Fergus Falls, jumping will be Cal Schmidt. Cal Schmidt, the taller of the two. See who gets the tip. Underneath the Spartan bucket. Tip controlled by the Spartans. Cruz, turnaround 10-footer, good. Well, Cruz took the tip from Schmidt. He didn't look like he wanted to pass off. Nobody opened, so he said, I'll shoot, and he did, and he put it in. 50-50, we're tied. 6 straight points now for the Spartans. Heffron on the right side for Ken Dahlberg. Back to Dale Heffron, top of the circle, down the right side of the lane. To the baseline, Dahlberg, back out to Heffron. Flink, free throw line, shot blocked. Saved by Verotto, back to Flink over his head, though. And it goes out of bounds, and they'll give it to the Spartans. Spartans will inbound, midcourt far side. Swanson in the ball, Wenino. And here we go, all tied up at a half century each, 50-50. Swanson top of the circle, right side it goes. To Cruz, back out to Swanson. On the left side, Wenino drives to the baseline, can't shoot over the taller opposition. Gives it to Swanson, back to Paul Wenino in the corner. Alongside the lane, Cruz, turn around 10-footer, off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Verotto by Itasca. Goes out of bounds, off the body, however, of Cruz. So the Vikings will have a chance to get back in the lead if they can convert here. Heffron straight down the middle of the floor. On the left side, Plank in the corner, Verotto. On the baseline, dribbles it once, pass underneath. To Hennessy, up and in. Check it, it's Dahlberg. Not Hennessy, Dahlberg. All alone underneath. And it's 52-50 in favor of Itasca. Now Swanson brings it across the sideline. Top of the circle, off on the right side. That's Cruz over there with the ball. So Stolen by Heffron. Here he comes all alone. Lays it up. Then in. 54-50 Itasca. Heffron a steal and a bucket. And the Spartans come back. Swanson down the floor off the left side of the forecourt there to Wendeno. Holds the ball in the corner to Cal Schmidt. Being guarded by big Jim Barrato. Wild pass underneath Cruz. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound out of... No, they save it in. No, out of bounds. As center stepped out of bounds with the ball. And they give it to Itasca. 54-50. Spartans trail. 15-13 to go in the game. Dale Heffron, who does most of the setting up for the Vikings, brings it to the forecourt. Top of the circle over to Darren Flink on the left side. Back to Heffron. Back to Flink. Back to Heffron. Right side of the ski. Puts it up from long range. Good. Well, Heffron, when he hits one, he usually will come back with 3 or 4 more. He's either hot or cold. Now Swanson with it. 56-50 Itasca to Cruz. Deep on the right side. Back out top of the circle to Randy Swanson. Back to Paul Cruz. Puts it up from 20. Good. That was Cruz. 6 points. Second 8 points in the game for Cruz. Heffron with it now. Top of the circle. Off on the right side. Dahlberg in the corner. Jim Barrato. All in all. Now he started. Out to Heffron. Top of the circle. Puts it up again. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Cal Schmidt. Way up in the clouds to bring down that rebound. Up ahead to Swanson. Spartans come running to the forecourt. Swanson 12-footer. Bingo. Swanson hits. Then it's 56-54. Spartans quickly come back within 2. Dale Heffron brings it down again for the Vikings. Second half moving right along. Had a lot of fouls in the first half, but so far good clean play here in the second half. Both teams moving well. Barrato, bank shot in and out. Schmidt for the Spartans. Dribbles it 2-3 times. Up ahead to Paul Wendeno. Top of the circle. Stop. Pop. Good. 56-56. 13:49 to go. We're all tied up. Heffron across the equator. Cuts to the right side of the circle. Between the legs dribble. Dribbles in the lane. Passes off underneath. Pulls away. Gets it back. Comes out top of the circle. Putting on a big display of dribbling here between the legs. Where's that on score point? Heffron again to the baseline. Over the shoulder pass to Barrato. Nearly lost it. Dribbles it out to the free throw line in the lane. Drives. Blocked. Good block by Cruz. Picked up by Schmidt. So I don't know. The Spartans come racing back. We're tied at 56. Long shot off the rim by Cruz. Knocked out of bounds. Swanson couldn't save it. And it's out of bounds. Dan Olson coming in for the Spartans. Going out Swanson. And also coming in Dennis Piskey. Going out of the lineup, Kurt Stetter. And also coming in, the Gary Johansson, replacing Cal Schmidt. This is the first time Johansson has been in the game this afternoon. We're tied at 56 all. 13:07 to go. Wayne Sensrud up off the timber, getting set to come back in for the Vikes. Dale Heffron on the right side for Hennessy. Free throw line, right side jumper, off the bracket, won't go. Rebound, Piskey. Olson went down. He's up. Piskey has the ball. The Olson knocked away by Hennessy, and Mark comes up with the ball. Hennessy drives, lays it up, good, and he's fouled from behind by Danny Olson. Big play there for Hennessy and Itasca. Could make it a three-pointer if they convert the free throws. 58-56. Coming out, Flink for Itasca. Going in, Wayne Sensrud. At the line, Mark Hennessy. He'll be shooting one. He made the bucket. Let's see if he can convert the three-point play. 12:49 to go and a half. And Hennessy starts his little dribbling act again. 6, 7, 8. Ball time. Puts it up. Good. 12 dribbles. He put it up and in. 59-56. Three-point play gives Itasca a three-point lead. Wendeno in the corner. The 50 along the lane. Puts it up. Rolls off the rim. Loose underneath. 50 again. His look shot no good, but he's fouled. Foul underneath on Jim Barrato of Itasca. Second in the game on Jim. At the line to shoot a couple will be Piskey. 12:38 to go and a half. 59-56. Vikings by 3. Piskey at the line now. He'll shoot 2. The deep breath. First one up. No good. Now he'll shoot another. Piskey stands at 6-3 from Cyrus. And he takes his time on his second one. Again, the deep breath. He puts it up. High arcing shot with a lot of good backspin, and it goes right through. It's 59-57. Vikings by just a pair. 12:35 to go. Been nip and tuck since about 2/3 of the way through the first half. Vikings jumped out to a 12-0 lead. Then the Spartans came back, took the lead momentarily. Corrado with the ball. His shot from 12 won't go. Rebound comes off, and we got a jump ball. Tim Corrado following up his own shot. Playing for the rebound, ties up Dennis Fiske, and we'll jump it under the Itasca bucket. Fiske at 6'3", Corrado at 6'4". And the tip is won by Fiske. Long pass on the far side. Olsen drives, looking shot, won't go. Rebound Fiske, good. Good tip in by Dennis. And we're tied at 59 apiece. Well, nip and tuck basketball here on the ICC campus this afternoon. Wayne Stensrud deep on the left side to the baseline, throw it away to Olsen, up to Wenino, racing down the forecourt, holds up now, free throw line, back it comes to Olsen underneath, shot no good, rebound comes off to Dahlberg of Itasca. Well, let's see which team is going to take the lead here. Vikings with the ball now, top of the free throw circle, it's Dale Heffron, free throw line Hennessy, and we've got a jump ball as he's quickly tied up by Dan Olsen. So Hennessy and Olsen will leap for the ball under the Viking bucket. Who comes away with it this time? Tip controlled by Itasca. Wayne Stensrud deep on the left side in the corner. Dribbles it to the free throw line, to the baseline rather. Zimbarado in the corner. His shot's good. Zimbarado just an old-fashioned set shot from the corner as he was all alone. And it's 61-59. Vikings by 2. 11:28 to go in the second half. Wenino at top of the circle. Olsen deep on the right side. Long shot from there. Good. Good shot from way out on the right side by Cruz. And we're tied at 61. It's going to be a high-scoring game as we're not even midway through the second half, and already we're at 61 apiece. Vikings taking their time now. Heffron moves the ball, comes in the lane, shuffles it off to Hennessy, drives underneath, back to Heffron. His shot is up, good. Heffron to Hennessy, nearly out of bounds, saved it in to Heffron. He put it up from 8 in the lane and hit it. Now it's Olsen with the ball, top of the circle. The right side Cruz from the baseline, off the bracket, won't go. Kept alive in the lane, and Dale Heffron comes away with it for Itasca. Schmidt getting set to come back in for Fergus Falls when play stops next. Heffron, top of the circle, poked away from behind by Wenino. To Olsen, back to Wenino, picks it up, drives in, lays it up, good, and he's fouled. So we're tied at 63. Foul on Wayne Stensrud, that's the line. Paul Wenino, a chance to put the Spartans on top. And we've got Albright coming in now, too, along with Schmidt. Going out is Cruz. Yeah, let's see who else left the game. I didn't catch it. Yes, we've got Schmidt, Wenino, Olsen, Albright, and 50 out there for Spartans. At the line, Wenino to shoot one. Up and in. 64-63, Spartans on top by 1. Vikings come back on the attack. Heffron with the ball, top of the circle. Hennessy to Dahlberg, back top of the circle to Heffron. Being guarded closely by Paul Wenino. In the corner to Dahlberg, back out to Heffron. Vikings try and get it set up. Hennessy in the corner, Stensrud puts it up, good. Wayne Stensrud from the left corner puts it 65-64. Here's Wenino underneath for Schmidt. Has it on the baseline, dribbles out to the corner, turns around, shoots, hit. Good shot by Cal Schmidt from the corner. 66-65, Spartans by 1. 9:50 to go in a half. Heffron, top of the circle to Dahlberg. Free throw line, Hennessy, turnaround jumper. Off the bracket, won't go. Rebound comes off to the Spartans. Wenino, he's played almost this entire game, and he's done a great job. Must be the leading scorer for Fergus Falls. In the corner to Olsen, loose in the lane, picked up by Heffron. Hits from behind, he travels. Well, Fiske poked the ball away from Heffron from behind, and Dale got the ball back, but travels. And the Spartans call it timeout. 66-65. The Spartans lead. We'll be back right after this.
Remodeling is easy with the help of the Lampert Building Center's remodeling service in Fergus Falls. Buy a can or a case. Either way, you'll save on all your grocery needs when you shop at the Warehouse Food Market, Old Highway 210, just west of Fergus Falls. Bankers, builders, believers in your future. Those words describe First National Bank in Fergus Falls, where customer-pleasing service is a tradition. Take the whole family out to eat often at the Normandy Cafe. Delicious food and really reasonable prices. Shop at Norby's. West Central Minnesota's leading department store.
Spartans lead the game by 1. We have 9:33 to go in the contest. Spartans trying to improve on a 3-5 record. The Vikings record coming in here this afternoon, 2 wins and 4 defeats. Pretty even all the way. Itasca, as we said before, jumped out to that 12-0 lead, but since that time, it's been pretty much nip and tuck. And here in the second half now, the past 4 or 5 minutes, the lead has been changing hands. It's been close. No more than a point or two separating the teams. High play continues. Olsen in the lane, left side, Wenino all alone. Good. All Wenino. Wow, 26 points for Wenino. Having a super afternoon. 68-65. 3-point lead now for the Spartans. See if Itasca can come back and answer that bucket by Wenino. And Dahlberg with it, right side of the circle in the corner to Barrato. Dribbles it twice, back to Dahlberg, being guarded very closely. Gets it back out, top of the circle to Heffron. Wenino right on him, trying to poke it away. Comes to Dahlberg in the corner. To Barrato underneath, fake, shoots, scores. Tim Barrato just out-muscled everybody and went underneath and laid it in. If he can do that, he is big and strong. Now Olsen comes in the left side. Wenino gets around his man. Ball footer, good. Oh, the guy can shoot. 70-67. Spartans by 3. 8:40 to go in the game. Heffron, top of the circle, right side to Ken Dahlberg, in the corner to Barrato. Ball knocked out of bounds. Itasca will get it back. The team seem to be doing a much better job of setting up their plays and controlling the ball here in the second half as compared to the first half, when we had many, many fouls. Well-played second half. Certainly a great improvement over the first half by both teams. And we've got a long way to go yet. Top of the circle, Ken Dahlberg. In the corner, to Heffron. In the lane now, Hennessy bumped and fouled by Paul Wenino. That's the 4th on Paul, so he better be careful. It's been the offensive punch this afternoon for the Spartans, and it'd be a great loss to lose him. All right, Heffron with the ball, free throw line, Dahlberg. Dribbles once, puts it up. Good. I don't know if he really wanted to shoot that or not. Looked like he might want to feed it off to somebody. He looked around, nobody open, so he said, I'll shoot, what the heck? And he did, he hit. And it's 70-69. Spartans by 1. Dan Olsen, right side, pulls away, picked up by Dahlberg. His shot now, pass blocked by Olsen. Dahlberg gets it back, bumps around, he gets it again, and he's fouled. Finally, a foul called on Olsen. Dahlberg tried to pick up the ball, and every time he tried to pick it up, he was bumped. Finally, the foul called on Olsen. The Vikings will inbound at midcourt, trailing by 1. Dahlberg into Dale Heffron, listening to his coach, Rusty Miller, telling him what to do. Now they're set to go. Top of the circle, Heffron, sky-high jumper, won't go. Rebound, Cruz for the Spartans. And he comes racing out of the backcourt, up over to Wenino. Baseline to Fetter, shot won't go. Out of bounds, touch last by Itasca, I believe Dahlberg. And Dan Olsen will feed it in for the Spartans. They lead by 1, 7:44 to go in the game. In the corner, far side, Cruz puts it up, off the rim, won't go. Tip up by Schmidt, won't go. Another shot by Schmidt, won't go. Foul. And Jim Barrato of Itasca pushing off underneath, going to the line. Now let's see. He's going to do the shooting here. Look, Schmidt. Yep, Cal Schmidt at the line. He'll shoot a couple. 3rd foul on Barrato. 2 shots. 6'4" center, puts it up. Good. Now he'll shoot a second. 71-69. Tito Fallon gets him set to come back in for Itasca. Feeds out with 4 fouls. Now he comes in. Listed at 6'8", and he looks bigger. The guy is huge. See who comes out. Wayne Spindrud. This Itasca team, a lot of beef out there. Big, all of them. Schmidt made his first. He'll try his second. He puts it up. It is in. 72-69. Schmidt makes a pair. Spartans go back up by 3. And again, Heffron brings it across the equator, straight down the middle of the floor. Top of the circle, right side, Dahlberg. He puts it up, shot good, but it won't count. He travels. And we've got a timeout. Fergus falls. 72-69, Spartans lead. We'll be back right after this.
See the team that's first in Farm Credit, Production Credit Association of Fergus Falls, with branch offices in Perham, Breckenridge, and Wadena. See the complete selection of new Yamaha and Snowjet snowmobiles on display now at Big Woods Yamaha, Highway 59, south of Fergus Falls. Save the Co-op way on top-quality Midland and other famous brand products at Otter Tail Co-op. Make your money work harder for you with the new higher interest rates on the 5 great savings plans at Security State Bank. For new wiring or lighting installations or complete electrical modernization, contact the experts at Mullerwood Electric in Fergus Falls.
69. Spartans lead the Vikings by 3. We have exactly 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go when the play continues. Itasca is out there set to go. Spartans are still talking it over. Coach Dave Retzlaff giving them their final instructions. And it's Schmidt, Setter, Cruz, Wenino, and Olsen for the Spartans. Now Wenino for about 30 points so far. In the corner to Cruz. Back out top of the circle. Olsen, left side. Wenino. Can he shoot? No, can't get it up over Heffron. He wanted to, but couldn't. He give it to Setter. Top of the circle, Olsen. And it's stolen away by Mark Hennessy. Vikings come racing back. Hennessy, free throw line. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound. Out of bounds. No. Setter saves it in. To Schmidt. Long pass up ahead. To Cruz underneath Olsen. Fake, shoot, scores. 74-69. Spartans by 5. That's one of their biggest leads for the day. Been pretty tight all the way through the second half so far. Heffron right side to Ken Dahlberg. Back to field. Heffron top of the key, about 6 feet out. Both teams play primarily the same on defense, mostly a zone. Dahlberg, free throw line, good. 74-71, 6:35 to go. Spartans again by 3. Danny Olsen didn't play that much in the first half, but he's doing a good job out there here in the second half. Top of the key, bounces it to the free throw line. Setter, baseline. Cruz drives underneath, shot blocked by Barado. Luke picked up by whom? Setter blocks again out of bounds, and they'll give it to the Spartans. Good hustle underneath there by Kurt Setter to keep the ball alive. And a good defensive job by the Vikings. Baseline turnaround shot by Setter, won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say that Setter touched it last. And he shakes his head in disgust as they come away with no points. 74-71. Spartans by 3. Vikings have the ball. Top of the circle, Dahlberg. Back out to Dale Heffron. Cuts to the right. Free throw line. Jumper off the rim. Rebound. Fought for. They tie it up with a jump. Tying it up. Pete Cruz and Mark Hennessy under the Viking bucket. Hennessy at 6'2". Cruz at 6'4". 5:57 to go. The tip in the air controlled by the Spartans. Olsen coming out of the backcourt. Cuts to the right side. Holds up. Bounce pass to Wenino. Deep on the right side. Gets the pick. Shoots. Missed it. Rebound up and in by Setter. Had excellent position on the rebound. And 76-71. 5-point Spartan lead. Heffron brings it back by Itasca. Dahlberg right side of the circle. Hennessy spinning 8-footer. Good. Mark Hennessy puts it in. He's got a lot of points, 21. Van Olsen now for the Spartans. Left side of the key. In the corner to Wenino. Holds it over his head. Gives off there to Cal Schmidt. Back to Wenino. Also Olsen. To Wenino. Left side of the key. Alongside the lane. Setter wants to shoot. He's fouled. Shot good. And Pete O'Fallon picks up the foul, his 5th. And Pete will retire for the afternoon. Coming in, replacing O'Fallon, Wayne Stensrud. I tell you, how Setter ever made that shot, I'll never know. The way he was banged. You just do what you're supposed to when you're fouled. Just get it up there any way possible. He did, and it went in. 78-73, 5-point lead. And Kurt Setter can make 6 if he converts the free throw. That's good. 79-73. Spartans by half a dozen. Heffron coming out of the backcourt. Straight down the floor, top of the key, holds up, gives to Dahlberg, right side. Back out to Heffron, top of the key. Looks around his man, cuts to the baseline, he slips, we got a foul underneath. Foul underneath on Kurt Setter, holding is the call. Now it's 15 yards in football. In this case, they'll give it inbounds to the Vikings. Comes out high to Dahlberg, all alone. He puts it up. Good. About 20 feet, nearly straight out. 79-75, 4-point Spartan lead, 4:50 to go in the game. Second half rolling right along. First half very long and dragged out. A lot of fouls, but good play here in the second half. Setter at the free throw line, puts it up. A lot of heart. Good. Clay Olson and Setter didn't do much in the first half, but they both played. Now Olson will shoot again. Bounced it a couple times. He don't mess around. He puts it up and in. 4-point lead. Vikings come out of the backcourt. Dale Heffron with the ball, top of the circle. Dribbles to his right, holds up. To Dahlberg, fouled by Olson, trying to step in front and steal the ball, but got the arm of Dahlberg. And the official right there making the call. Vikings will inbound, forecourt, right side. 83-79. Spartans by 4. Late in the game, Heffron, 15-foot jumper, good. Dale Heffron, right side of the key. Puts it in, it's 83-81, 2:30 to go in the game. Wenino coming out of the backcourt, Heffron right on him. Tries to steal, he can't. Wenino comes top of the circle in the lane, underhand pass to Cruz, up and in. 85-81, another 4-point lead. Only got through the Viking defense quickly that time. Heffron brings it back, left side of the key. Gets a pick from Dahlberg, dribbles to the baseline, puts it up off the glass, won't go. Rebound by Barato, up and in. 85-83, 2-point Spark lead. Well, don't go away now. We've got a barn burner. Wenino down the right side, gallops to the forecourt, spins around Heffron, top of the circle, gives it off there to Setters, gives it off to Cruz. In the corner, knocked out of bounds by Mark Hennessy of Itasca. 1:51 to go, 85-83, 2-point Spartan lead. They'll inbound, Danny Olson will throw it in, forecourt right side, bounce pass in the corner to Wenino, gets around Heffron, comes out to the free throw line, and they're going to just kind of take their time and dribble around here the way it looks. Over the far side to Setter. In the lane, Cruz drives, poked away out of bounds. They'll give it to the Spartans. Good defensive play by Dahlberg. As Pete Cruz was on his way for 2. Olson will inbound right under the bucket. In the corner to Cal Schmidt. Holds it back out to Wenino. 1:37 to go, clock running. Wenino holds the ball. You can't hold it too long or they'll whistle it and give it to the other team. Now Setter with it. Near side to Schmidt. And they're definitely stalling now. In the stall, to Cruz in the corner to Setter. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Intentional foul, 2 shots. Foul on Mark Hennessy. Well, that's the intentional foul again we had earlier in the game. An automatic 2 shots. 1:22 to go, 85-83 at the line will be big Cal Schmidt. No, that's not Schmidt. Oh, I see the 4. That looks like Cruz. That's Pete Cruz at the line. Stands sort of sideways when he shoots his free throws, but it must do something because he just made one. And now he's going to make another one, or he's going to attempt to make another one. If you want to predict what he might do, his second free throw is up. In and out. See, we must have jinxed him on that one. 86-83. Spartans up by 3, 1:17 to go. With the ball, Stanzrud from the baseline, no good. Dan Olson on the rebound. And whistle, he turned it over. Olson is vehemently upset, but I tell you, a good call because he let the dribble come up about head high and he palmed it. Obvious call right in front of us. 86-83. 1:07 to go in the game. Heffron with the ball, comes to the baseline. Olson right on him, gives it out to Hennessy underneath Dahlberg. Spinning shot, good. 86-85, 56 seconds to go in the game. Oh, let's see what happens. Wenino, top of the circle. Heffron trying to steal, can't. Wenino falls down, still down, gets it over to Cruz. Viking fans are yelling for traveling violations. They don't get it. And it goes to Olson. He's fouled by Dahlberg. 39 seconds left. At the line will be Dan Olson. Dahlberg picks up the foul. His 4th, I believe. At the line, Dan Olson. 39 seconds remaining in the game. 86-85. Spartans lead by 1. This game is going right to the final second. First free throw good, and now he gets the bonus. 87-85. Important free throws here. Dan Olson at the line. Puts it up. Good. 88-85. 39 seconds left. Clock is running. Heffron, top of the circle, in the lane, puts it up off the glass. Good. Oh, driving bank shot by Heffron. 88-87. Long pass to the forecourt center, and Schmidt all alone. Center up, in. 90-87. 24 seconds left. Inbound pass. Whistles foul in the backcourt on Schmidt, trying to steal. Oh, I tell you, the Itasca defense after that bucket by Heffron really went to sleep. 22 seconds left. 90-87. Wennon over at the table yelling because the score didn't give the Spartans the 2 points for the bucket. And I don't blame him. I'd yell too. 22 seconds left. 90-87. Spartans lead by 3. Heffron with the ball at midcourt. Clock running now. Heffron down the lane. Ball is pulled through. Out of bounds. They give it to the Spartans. Touch last by Heffron. Inbound pass to Wennon. 15 seconds left. He loses the ball. Picked up by Hennessy. Both loose. Picked up now by Stetter. Long pass to Schmidt. 5 seconds left. Back out it comes to Olsen. 1 second. There's a horn. It's all over. And the Spartans win a tough fought game. 90-87. Now both teams looked nearly exhausted as they were moving up and down that court at full speed the last few minutes here, playing their hearts out. A thrilling game. And it ends at 90-87. We'll return and recap the game right after this message.
Becklin Ryan Oil and Marine of Fergus Falls, now expanding to serve you better. Enjoy top entertainment nightly at the Manowar Lounge at the Holiday Inn in Fergus Falls. Solve all your decorating problems with a visit to S&S Decorating in Fergus Falls, featuring a complete line of wallpapers and Dutch Boy paints and much, much more. They're great for winter. Cuff denim jeans by Farrah, paired with knit shirts by Robert Bruce from St. Clair and Rovang in Fergus Falls. For prompt courteous and complete prescription service, stop at Andrews and Meister's Uptown or South Pharmacy, both offering total convenience.
Well, our final here this afternoon, 90-87. The Spartans of Fergus Falls coming up with the win, their fourth of the season, putting their record now at 4 wins and 5 defeats. And for the Vikings of Itasca, their record slips to 2 and 5. And in just a second here, we'll take a look at the final scoring, and let's see what we got here. First of all, for the Spartans, we've got Randy Swanson, a total of 8 points in the game. No fouls on Randy this afternoon. Paul Lenino had a super afternoon. Boy, I tell you, he was popping them in from all over the place. 28 points for Paul. He committed 4 fouls. Pete Cruz, 11 points, 1 foul on Pete. Dennis Piskey has 13 points, 2 fouls on Dennis. Cal Schmidt, the big guy, 9 points, 4 fouls. West, Steve, played a little bit in the first half, no points, and 1 foul on the West. Joe Caveney had 4 points, 3 fouls. Dan Olson, 6 points, and Dan really played great in the second half. 6 points and 3 fouls on Dan, but he made a couple of big free throws late in the game with his team leading by only 1. He made a 1-and-1 and put him back up again by 3. Kurt Setter, 7 points, 1 foul, and also in the scoring column, Tom Buchan. Tom scored 2 points, a bucket in the first half. He had 2 fouls. Lou Albright played, did not score. He committed 2 fouls. Also playing briefly, Jerry Johansson. He had no points and no fouls. So that's 90 points for the Spartans of Fergus Falls. And let's turn the page and see what the Vikings of Itasca did here this afternoon. Jim Barrato scored 9 points, and he committed 3 fouls. Mark Hennessy, good afternoon today. Played all the way, 21 points, and he committed 1 foul. For Pete O'Fallon, got himself in foul trouble early in the game. Came back in the second half with 4, and he quickly fouled out. He left the game. He had 4 points. For Darren Flink, this afternoon, no fouls. Flink had 2 points, 2 free throws he banged home in the first half. Dale Heffron scored a total of 25 points, 3 fouls in the game on Heffron. Wayne Stensrud, 14 points and 2 fouls. For Ken Dahlberg, 14 points, and 4 personal fouls. And that rounds out scoring for Itasca. Terry Carlson played a little bit early in the game, did not score, and did not commit any personal fouls either. So that's the scoring. The score at half.